Namaste and welcome to KYG Kitchen, Kaivalya Kitchen. Today on the menu for dinner we have soup. So technically a spinach soup. I like to use mixed greens because they have a lot more flavor than just plain spinach. So you get this actually like a ready mix, and this is all organic.
What do they contain, Maya?
So this has baby spinach. I've chopped it up a little fine. About 3 handfuls is what I took for the two of us because greens tend to reduce in quantity when you cook them.
Okay.
So this should give us about a couple of bowls. So this has baby spinach, arugula, radicchio, some baby lettuces all mixed up.
Okay, excellent.
And red and green leaf lettuce.
Wonderful.
Then we have 1 tomato chopped up, okay, and
Okay.
then we have, this is cilantro. We both just love the flavor of cilantro, so I like to put it in everything, whether raw or
The
cooked.
same as kothmili or kosmili, right?
Yeah, coriander. In India we
Coriander.
call it coriander, here it's cilantro.
Okay.
I've chopped it up again.
Coriander leaves.
And because I'm going to cook it, I've added like the stems as well. Otherwise, if it was just garnish, I would have probably kept the leaves for it, not the stems. This is vitamin C. It's 1 green chili, the Indian green chili.
Right.
You could use jalapeno too if you like the spiciness or the heat of jalapeno.
This is good. We have 1 green chili every day, right? Between
Every
you
day,
and me.
yeah,
Between the two of us, we have this much quantity of chili every day in our diet in some form.
Yeah, either in a salad or a soup, depending on what we're making that day.
Right. So this is vitamin C. This is why we tie lemon and green chilies outside the door, because this is what builds immune system in your body. So this is what keeps the demons away, the viruses away. Anyway, what's this?
This is fresh ginger. It's 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. I just ground it up into a paste so it's easy to cook.
Excellent.
And this is again one of our favorites, mini bell peppers. Nice color, though when it's cooked it's all going to get mixed up, but we just love that.
And they form a great snack as well. When
yes.
anytime you're hungry, you can easily take a bell pepper and...
So I think I had about 6 mini bell peppers here.
Okay. What's that?
1, I just lost 1 piece of that. Anyway, okay, this is...
I love them. I just snack on them a lot.
Yeah, this is about half a red onion. For cooking, I like to use red onion. It adds a lot more flavor than the white ones. When I'm cutting a raw onion for salad, it would probably be the sweet white ones. So that's about half an onion chopped up.
Okay. And what are
Then
these?
we have coconut milk. This really, this we got it in Costco. Thai coconut milk. It's organic, and I think you get a pack of 6 or something. Here it's difficult to make it at home because
fresh
getting fresh
coconuts.
coconut is tough. So we just get the coconut milk. This really adds a creamy flavor to the whole thing.
But I'm sure in India they can make their own
Oh, in India they can.
organic at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this adds the creaminess to the soup.
So that's coconut milk. And this?
And this is vegetable broth, again organic. You could just use water for the soup, but vegetable broth adds a lot more flavor in it. And it's a mix of a whole lot of vegetables and more nutritious than just plain water. So I
Okay.
like to use that.
Wonderful.
All right.
So, and now what do you do with all
So
this?
that's the ingredients, and now we'll move to the stove and get cooking.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to use ghee, the clarified butter, and this is homemade ghee.
Okay.
We just get butter and make it unsalted organic butter.
And what's the temperature? Like you set it high, low?
I've kept it on, I had initially kept it on high because since it's an electric stove, it takes a little time to heat up. And then I've reduced it to almost low right now. I'm going to season a little bit of cumin seeds, which is jeera. Okay. About 1.5.
This is for
spoons
2
of
people.
that for 2 people, yes. So this, we just let it brown up a bit, keeping it on low, and then I add in the chopped onions.
What do they call this process? They call it tadka, right?
Seasoning or tadka, yeah.
Oh, good. I know something.
Yes, this is tadka. Okay, and now my heat has gone down, so I'm going to make it at medium and let this cook up. Brown the onions. Okay, I'm gonna add in a bit of, this is turmeric powder. Okay, so I add a spoonful of that.
That's again immune system.
Immune system. We add it in pretty much everything that we cook because it's healthy. So I'll let this brown up. Okay, so it's been, I think, couple of minutes now, and the onions are almost translucent, getting, you know, brownish. So now I add in the green chili and let this cook up a little bit. Okay, so once the green chilies are slightly cooked, I add in the bell peppers. Okay, and
so for a green soup, nothing green has gone in yet. Right?
The green comes in the end.
Okay, all right. I just ordered.
Yeah, I told you this is like a mixed soup. It's not, but these just add flavor to the greens as well. So it's not just a plain, boring old just spinach soup, right?
Okay. I'm just having fun being behind the camera for a change and learning something.
Now I put in the tomatoes.
So this whole process takes about what, 5 minutes?
5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna reduce the heat a little bit. Okay. Let this cook down. The tomatoes will add a little bit, they'll start letting the juices out and add a little moisture to the whole thing. At this stage, I am going to season this with salt. We have pink Himalayan salt. Okay, so I'm just going to put, this is about, let's say, a couple of spoons of it. I'm just
again, since this is our main meal and we don't have any other salt in any other meal, we do put a little extra salt than you perhaps would need in your diet because of all the exercise and other things we do. Yeah. So salt is again a matter of personal choice, right, Maya?
Yes, absolutely. And well, the vegetable broth already does have salt, so this is, you know, the little bit of extra that I'm putting here for us to use. Okay, so this needs to cook up a little bit. So now I add in the ginger.
So this is after a couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes cooking. Again, as you can see, you know, everything's gotten a little squishy with the tomatoes getting cooked up, and you can see the little, you know, liquidy part coming out of the tomatoes. So we put the ginger. The smell of fresh ginger. That's so nice. Okay, and now I will first add in some broth. So I'm just going to eyeball this. It's probably going to be a couple of cups. So depending on the quantity I want, quantity of soup I want.
And we like it thick, right?
Yeah, so that's about it. And that's something that you can keep adjusting as you go along. If you find it too thick, you can add a little bit more water or broth. So I like to add less in the beginning and then go with it, so it doesn't get too watery. Okay.
So is it time for the greens?
Yes. Okay. Okay. So now I add in the cilantro. Okay. Let's see. And the greens cook really fast, so we don't have to do too much for it. Okay. That's why I keep it. But before I add that in, I'm going to add a little bit of, this is ground cumin powder.
Didn't you just add it before?
I added the cumin seeds.
Oh, okay.
Now this is the cumin powder to flavor the whole thing. Okay.
Okay.
So just again about, this is about 1 teaspoon. Okay. And for a little bit of tanginess, we have mango powder. Amchur as it's called. So again, a spoon of this.
So you're like giving away all your secret ingredients.
These are KYG secrets out for everyone.
I'm sure every Indian housewife.
Yep, everybody knows this.
Yep.
And now let's get the greens in here. So these have to be added a little bit at a time, because as you can see, they look like they're really filling up the pan, but as they cook, it's going to reduce. So we'll have to do it in stages. and let it cook. All right, so like I said, I added it, let it cook a little, and then I added some more. So now that's the last bit of it.
Just little by little, you mean?
Little by little in stages, just so my pan doesn't overflow. Okay, there I go. That's my greens.
So at this time, if it becomes too thick, can you add more of that broth?
Yes, you can add the broth.
Okay.
But I will wait to do that because the next step is once these greens cook down a little bit, we are going to put this all in the blender and blend it up so we get a nice smooth soupy texture.
So can you add the broth or water in the
And
blender
then
also?
you can add it in the blender too, but as you see, there's plenty of water here still.
Yep.
So I really don't need too much at this point.
So can you add more vegetables in this?
So you can add any vegetables. You can add
peas?
carrots, you can add peas, you can add cauliflower, you can add cabbage,
beans,
beets, anything. You can make it a nice mixed vegetable green soup. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this off for now and move this mixture to my blender. So we have the Vitamix blender, and this can really handle high heat, so I don't need to, cool the soup down and then do it, because some blenders I know you need to be careful about that you can't put hot stuff.
Okay.
Here I don't have to worry, so just spooning it out. I'm not putting too much of the liquid in, just because as it grinds it is going to be liquidy. And I'm going to leave some of that just as is to add to the whole flavor.
So that's what brings a little crunchiness and
yes.
Oh, nice.
You get to bite into some of the veggies at least.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see.
So any speed or any constraints?
No, I think you just have to watch it. I start it on low.
Okay.
Just to be sure because it's liquid. See? Just increasing it slowly. All right, okay, so we are done. I'm going to stop it.
So you never went full speed?
I didn't really go full speed.
Okay.
It just depends how much, again,
right.
Depends on your blender, and we'll see how it looks now. So back to the stove. I've kept it on low, and I'm going to add this in. All right. Now it's looking green, like a green soup, kind of green brown because of all the peppers and tomatoes, and it's thickened up. So we let it cook. And
how long? What do you mean let it cook?
I would say about 5 minutes, at least. Okay.
On low heat.
So on low heat, yeah. Just keep it on low heat. And
so you added coconut milk and everything?
I'm going to add the coconut milk now.
Oh, okay.
So for this quantity, I would take probably like one nice big spoonful. Okay. And let's just blend that in. See?
So on winter evenings, when it is today it's 18 degrees Fahrenheit here, so it's really cold. A warm soup really helps.
One last thing I'm going to add in here is curry powder. So let me get that and come back. So I did add the cumin powder, but curry powder gives a really nice flavor, especially when you're putting coconut milk. The combination is awesome. And curry powder is something you would get in an Indian grocery store. Any curry powder, you could just buy that. And I'm going to put about a teaspoonful, since we have already flavored it with cumin powder. Okay, so we'll let this cook for a couple of minutes, and then it should be done. Okay, so soup is ready. Sundar usually eats a little early by like 4:30 or so, since you know he has the satsang at 8 o'clock in the night. He doesn't like to be on a full stomach at that point. So here we go. I didn't really grind it into a fine paste because we like to see the flecks of green in the soup.
Nice.
And
Looks
the
lovely.
colors.
Looks delicious. I know it tastes delicious as well. That's why I never get tired of these.
All right.
Wonderful.
And he likes
And
some
I like
butter.
butter. So either organic butter or avocado butter. So today I'm choosing to have just regular organic butter, a good helping.
All right. And I just mixed up some coconut milk to add on top for some extra cream. You could use sour cream if you like the flavor. You can use organic sour cream. You can use fresh cream, any of those. So there you go.
Awesome.
All right.
Can you taste it, Maya? And people like to see your expression. Yeah, I know you're going to say it's lovely. I have a feeling.
It's hot. Delicious. All right. Thank you for watching and namaste. Enjoy.